What is 625?
Episode 4. We defeat North Korea and advance north for unification.
So did we push to Seoul?
Not straight away. In order to retake Seoul, we first attacked other places besides the Nakdong. The best action to retaking Seoul was the landing at Incheon. In order to fool the North Koreans about the landing operation at Incheon, we made a fake landing at a place called Changsari near Pohang. That was because Incheon was on the west, so we landed on the east coast. A group of student soldiers landed at Changsa and successfully cut the North Korean supply line. These brave high school student soldiers made a great contribution to the success of Incheon landing, which was critical in the retake of Seoul.
What is the Incheon landing?
The landing at Incheon refers to the combined South Korean and UN amphibious operation at Incheon. The ebb tide at the Incheon beach creates a very shallow bottom and a bottleneck to the harbor entrance. The waves are also powerful, which makes landing at Incheon very difficult. Most American officers objected to the operation, but General MacArthur said, "The enemy will be thinking the same thing and will have neglected their defense. For those same reasons, we will be able to surprise them." With the landing success, the combined force was able to beat the North Koreans and cross the Han River. Finally, on 28th of September, we retook Seoul. Took down the North Korean flag and raised the South Korean flag atop the Capitol building.
What happened to the North Korean army after we retook Seoul?
With the sudden counterattack at Incheon, the North Korean army was in a panic. They were confused like rats caught in a vat and started to retreat on all fronts. Once we took Seoul, President Ri told General MacArthur that we must proceed north without delay. The United Nations forces were not prepared to advance beyond the 38th parallel. But President Ri wanted to continue the fight beyond the 38th parallel and achieve unification. So, he made an important decision.
So did we cross the 38th parallel or not?
Of course we crossed. On 29th of September, President Ri ordered the Korean Chief of Staff of the Army, "I am the Commander-in-Chief of this nation, and I order you to advance north." Upon his instructions, the South Korean forces crossed the 38th parallel on 1st of October. Hence, 1st of October is the date we commemorate as the South Korean Armed Forces Day. And a few days later, the UN forces followed. The South Korean and UN forces were unstoppable and took Pyongyang and reached the Yalu River. A joyful South Korean soldier took his canteen, filled it with the Yalu's water, and sent it to President Ri. It seemed unification was near, and all of Korea was filled with great emotion.